Xenoblade Chronicles. Considered to be one of the greatest JRPGs ever conceived, as well as the saving grace for the genre during the 7th console generation. With its jaw-dropping narrative, varied locations, and fun characters, it's hard not to love. But there's one massive, glaring issue that nobody ever seems to address. The game just really not that immersive. Yeah, sure, it may have that good narrative and beautiful locations, but the game fails to make me really feel like I'm Shulk. If only there was some way to experience the world through the glowing eyes of our protagonist. Let me feel like I was the heir to the Monado. And what if I told you there was? Hello everyone, my name is K Jewelers, and I'm here to answer that very question. Xenoblade Chronicles gives you a good amount of freedom with its zoom. So much so that you can actually zoom the camera right into the back of the character's head, giving you a whole new perspective akin to your typical first-person shooter. Call it Halo Blade Chronicles if you want. Using this perspective, I played through the entirety of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And so, what is it like beating Xenoblade Chronicles in first person? Let's get to it. Well, actually, there are a couple ground rules and disclaimers. First, this goes without saying, but I'm going through the entire story, so this is your warning to leave and come back later if you do want to avoid major spoilers. As for the rules, let's start by clarifying that if I zoom the camera out, the challenge is over. Next, we're playing through on New Game Plus, which, yeah, gives Shulk a broken weapon, but the main thing it really does is cut down on hours of grinding, since I can swap my gear or adjust my levels using expert mode to make certain fights fair without wasting time. And finally, if you do end up enjoying this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more Xenoblade content. But, with those out of the way, let's play some Halo. So the first thing you're going to need to do is zoom that camera straight into the noggin of Dunban.
Alright, so we need to zoom in immediately. I need to raise the camera. Look. Alright, there we go.
Luckily, the camera doesn't reset after cutscenes or character changes, so as long as you don't zoom out, you'll be set for the entire playthrough. Now, we are officially cooking. Sword Valley is cool, and you get to save these two guys doing supine push-ups.
Get you out of here. What are you guys doing?
But it's pretty easy, which takes us to Shulk a year in the future. We beat some enemies, stroll in the Colony 9.
It's honestly really disorienting, like, trying to navigate myself around, even though I have a mini-map, I could play this like Mario Kart and just stare at that the entire time.
Deliver a sandwich.
Not quite.
Great, that's all I needed. Perfect.
Almost witness a murder, and head off with our squad into the game's first dungeon, Tephra Cave. Since Colony 9 isn't filled to the brim with fights, most of the time spent there is going to be getting accustomed to the new perspective.
Oh my god, positioning is going to be so rad.
Tephra Cave isn't too bad either, but combat is going to be more commonplace, and one of the biggest issues with first-person mode becomes really apparent.
Well, you know, it's just a Cyclone. I have this at this point of the game. The junk sword is capable of many mysterious techniques. just chain attack him, sure. We really are Xenoblade gaming, aren't we? Oh wait, I'm still alive. If you save me? Oh.
Due to your lowered field of view, crowds of enemies are going to get you stuck, and it can be difficult to position around them, so they're just kind of tough to deal with. As long as you cut for the Magmel ruins without aggroing the unique monster wallside Gwynry like I did, you should be able to make it out just fine. After exiting, we're going to stab some robots, and then comes the assault on Colony 9. Now, normally you have to inflict Topple together with Reyn on these Mechons since Shulk doesn't have the Monado yet, but New Game Plus gives us the totally not Monado junk sword. So, yeah, the results kind of speak for themselves.
That didn't...
Metalface comes in, Fiora totally dies, and we set out for revenge. This is where the run starts getting interesting.
The first open world game... Oh, spiders!
Hopefully, you don't have arachnophobia, because we'll be dealing with a ton of spiders here alongside our first real boss in the Arachno Queen. Wipe out the smaller ones, kill the mama, and we're off to the iconic Gaur Plains. The run turns into a bit of a walking simulator now on our quest to save the most important character, Juju.
That boy is dead.
but you mustn't be careless because this field is home to the legendary level 81 Mandrill, Territorial Rotbart, and he will one-shot you faster than Sonic hopped up on speed.
Wait, what? Did I get Rotbarted?
After that, we save tack, meet up with Sniper Lass, and embark to save tack again. Wait, did I read that right?
Okay. The size on this thing, like trying to figure out where I'm lined up. This is a nightmare. Call me crazy, but I don't think I'm beating this one at my current level. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna try this.
This boss fight was just an absolute dumpster fire. The M71 was just too high of a level for us to hit, but Charla had too good of equipment for the M71 to hit. The boss also refused to enact any more visions, and anytime I was able to get in def range of his basic arts, Charla would just heal me back to full, so this battle was just two unkillable titans going at it, and we were essentially soft-locked.
No, Charlotte! What are you doing?
At this point, we devised several backup plans, including Plan D, using an art called Battle Soul to have my HP. That way I'd be easier to kill. The problem was that Charlotte just kept spamming heals.
Oh my god. You can use Battle Soul to damage? Oh, good call, good call. No!
Plan F, run out of the arena. But there was a barrier surrounding it.
You know, running away is a valid tactic. We could always just leave Juju to die. We're gonna run. Let me out. Alright, we're not running.
Plan Q, try to jump off this walkway to die from fall damage, but it wasn't reachable.
If I can get up there, I can kill myself to fall damage. Come on.
Plans A through Q were completely exhausted, and I thought our run might have ended here.
I could possibly just quit. Oh, okay, yeah, that's not bad.
But with a miraculous save, chat came through and kept the first-person dream alive. With renewed motivation and higher levels, we easily defeated Dr. Octopus and embarked for the Ether Mines to save tack. Ether Mines are already regarded as one of the game's weakest areas, and the verticality of its design made traversal kind of difficult with first person.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Honestly, ever since we fought, what was it, the M71, my brain has just turned into mush.
Nevertheless, we persevered, and all we had to do was kill Zord.
Get this aggro off of me, please.
With Juju saved and a quick detour to the Ether Pit, we set off for the Bionis' back. Since Dumban has rejoined our party, we can kick Charla off the squad.
Okay. Immediately benching Charla. Going in the level 77 Chad.
At this point in our run, the goal is to head to RFC, which is located at the Bionis' head. So we need to cross through several shorter areas to get there, starting with Satoral Marsh.
God, oh my gosh, this area is so pretty.
Honestly, not too much to say about the marsh except that it's pretty, and the first-person perspective amplifies the fun factor of some sections and the scale of the large climbing bit at the very end.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the benefits, is just getting to see some of the creatures like really up close. Like, I never would have. Look at how creepy its eye is. Oh my lord. Oh!
Next stop, Bionis Interior. Magna Forest is one of the prettiest areas of the first-person mode experience, as cutting through the lush trails and crossing precarious bridges is quite stunning.
Wow, that is a PNG.
If you don't mind taking a detour from the main story, this is one of the better places to explore with this first-person perspective. But we have a story to continue. So we need to save Melia, the Hyantian princess, by turning into a junk sword. I don't know what that's about. But this mysterious guy Alvis also shows up, and we get our first encounter with a new enemy type, known as Telethia. Unlike a lot of enemies we've previously dealt with, they have a high physical defense stat and can create an aura that makes them very difficult to hit. So they can be pretty nasty to deal with. Even with the junk sword, Shulk stands no chance. Typically, Ether-based users are the ticket to these fights in the future.
I suggest you stop staring.
This is how Xenoblade was meant to be played.
Then, we're off with Melia to Frontier Village to recruit the legendary hero pawn Ricky. And this little furball excels at ether damage over time. I personally don't like using him, but his small size makes the first-person mode experience even wackier. Ricky opens the way to the last roadblock before RFC, the Leon Telefia, which isn't too tough.
Alright, here we go. This thing's gonna be massive. Hello.
But it's essentially one of those Telefia from the beach on steroids, being both bigger and stronger.
What the heck? Oh, dump into sleep. Oh, I didn't even realize he's taking a nap. Oh, and he just woke up. Are you kidding me? we pretty much got this in the bag at this point. There we go.
Now with that out of the way, we stroll back to Frontier Village.
Yeah? You're right there?
And make our way to our destination. RFC is a sight to behold, but you're gonna spend most of your time here pissing off PETA.
You wanna go, Krabs?
And teleporting between islands. It's just like you loaded into a game on Chiron TL34 and Halo Combat Evolved, except there's giant lizard men included.
Oh no, I don't want this!
We're aiming for that flying city Alchemoth where the High Entia reside, and admittedly most of this part of the run is just moving back and forth between the two zones as Melia and our main party with some battles sprinkled in.
Oh gosh. Oh my god! Oh my god! Schultz just got swarmed by a mass of beautiful ladies and just got absolutely obliterated. I'm gonna... Oh, they're chain attacking us! Oh god! Oh, well, Dumban legitimately just could not care less. No, not again! He doesn't care! What are you doing? You're wasting your time! Yeah, it's just that, the jump sword too strong.
That group of assassins is our cue to head on to the next area. High Entia Tomb? More like the library, but with 100% less flood. The library on Legendary might be suffering, but this area isn't all that bad. You'll simply be fighting a lot of robots, climbing horizontally, which can be weird, and trying to find Melia.
Wait a minute, this is first person. Oh, no.
The only real frustration comes at the finale with the Solidum Telefia and Tyrea fight. This is a 2-on-3 fight, and Tyrea is the squishier of the two, so I find it better to get damage on her whenever possible. However, the Solidum Telefia will use an art called Attention Seek, which will draw your lock on for some time, and it's incredibly jarring in first person. This fight can feel tough and really drag on, but by complete accident, I actually discovered a technique that manages to 3-tap this boss. A win for the blue team means we're ahead in the prison island. All you need to do is kill some enemies.
Oh my god! Multiple times. Casual mode? Who do you think who do you think I am?
Avoid some jump scares.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is I really don't like the idea of having to take off work for that kind of stuff. I don't think I would... What the heck? Oh!
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Why?
And unlock the 2 seal towers to be on your way.
Oh, I'm behind now? Okay, I'm on the side now? Okay, I'm... I am somewhere in relation to this creature.
Prison Island is just a linear path for this totally not ominous and foreboding area that we certainly won't be revisiting later, but you'll have this climactic fight against Metalface at the end with your newly upgraded Junk Sword 2.
There we go. Alright, let's see this Junk Sword.
Also revealed is that Metalface killed Melia's dad, and Fiora is alive. Kind of. With this news drop, our new goal is to head off to the Mekon's base on Sword Valley to get some answers, reaching the halfway point of the campaign. In order to get to the Mechonis sword, we need to cross the forearm, which takes us to my favorite area in the series, Valak Mountain. This place is simply stunning at nighttime, which is going to make our journey down the slope wonderful. That is, if the crazy ice physics here weren't enough.
You can't tell anybody. It's under wraps. This is fun and terrifying at the same time. Yeet! Oh. Still just as jank in first person. Who would have thought?
I also should mention this, but I'm a sucker for unnecessary challenges, so I gave chat the option to change my character by redeeming channel points.
Oh gosh, changing the character. Naked dumb band strat. I got you. There we go.
Putting Dumban in his boxers is actually a big brain move because he has an unlockable skill that significantly boosts his agility without any armor equipped. Anyways, we'll need to make a couple detours on the way down, and one of them proved to be a lot more troublesome than anticipated. We need to grab this magma rock at the end of this cave, but the problem is it's guarded by this unique monster Conflagrant Roxale, as well as a horde of nebulas.
All my bros are dying. No. Oh wait, it's because of these. Oh, it's because these nebulas wanted to get in on it. No. Gentlemen, attention front and center. No. I need my homies back. Is that a third one? No! Come on! Then I could just kill Raxiel or Raxiel and not have any issues. Oh, and I got a vision in the middle of my Blossom dance. Wait, I Blossom dance! Bro! Okay, perfect. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Wait, who are we fighting now? Holy pig! Who are you? What? I don't want any of this.
These nebulas were already bad enough since I lacked ether attacks, but suddenly Paimon wanted to throw hands too, so we had no choice but to run away.
I've decided we are leaving here. Dude, stop the chance. Why do you give me a godly chain attack now? I'm like Ultra Instinct right now. I can see the future.
Eventually, we returned for the rematch of Roxale.
Please. Okay, there we go. Oh my lord.
Then we're off to the bottom of the mountain to fight Metalface, who is revealed to be Mumkar from the prologue.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, he's level 48. Oh, did I soft lock myself again?
No, but I did get my ass beat.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Shulk fight the good fight. He just beast out.
Sonic boom!
Ow.
Admittedly, not much happened on Sword Valley aside from Mechon battles, flicking some switches, and deciding that since Xenoblade is anime, we needed to have everyone dressed thematically.
What if, instead, Ryan took his two best homies to the beach for the day? I think this is the playthrough we need.
With the beach episode on the horizon, we fought Mumkar again, and finally put Mecha Wolverine to rest.
There we go.
Finally, we've hit Galahad Fortress, and it's going to be more or less the same with a mix of buttons and Mechon. Really, the only difficulty was this unique Mechon named Jerome, who annihilated me at first.
Oh, I just died. Glorious Jerome. Okay, Jerome. It's gonna be like that, huh? Gonna make me pull out my secret maneuver, Jerome. Nice and strong backslash, and this should finish it off. No! I spoke too soon!
Once you've hit the end, you'll have a fight against Fiora's face nemesis, and then a scripted fight against her and a face Mechon piloted by the leader of Mechonis, Egil.
Crap. I thought maybe I could get Jaws of Death back in time, but... Okay, cool. We just got to the scripted part.
After falling from the fortress, we find ourselves separated on the shores of the Fallen Arm. It's almost like you've dropped in the Halo Freeze Last Resort, which means it's the beach episode.
Ma'am, are you okay? Are you drowning? Another day, another life saved.
Fiora officially joins as our final party member, we switch playing Melia, and we head over to the resort to meet the Machina.
You guys got it? What do you do with your arms, dude? That's not how you climb.
Next stop, killing Egil. Having finally hit the Mechonis section of the game, we're going to be doing plenty of climbing as Mechonis Field is a heavily vertical region. Although this place is swarmed with Mechon, you'll also need to be extremely careful about falling off since there are a lot of narrow pipes you'll be balancing across.
Wait, what unique enemy did I trigger? Ow. I have 22 health. Oh my lord. It is not looking too good here. Yeah, there we go.
It was becoming abundantly clear to me at this point that I was not very good with Melia. But, more importantly, not having a tank is kinda bad.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, my camera's going crazy right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to fix the camera, but I can't move. I'm stuck. I can't move. I'm literally moving. No. I can't even res her because I'm stuck here. Okay, I can move now. Oh my god. Oh my lord.
Okay, so for some reason, this encounter was proving more difficult than it probably should have, but I realized that building a chain attack before the encounter and then enacting that strat I used against Solidum Telefia could also work here. So yeah, the pistol was Shulk.
Oh, thank god. Oh.
Keep on climbing and try to avoid sliding off, as fun as it looks, and soon you'll reach the final stretch.
Junk Sword OP.
You did well to evade me. Just what you'd expect from he who wields the Monado.
Unlike all the previous fights, this one against the mech on Jadeface is a race to him while using these barriers to avoid his blasts. It's a neat concept, and as long as you don't take too much damage when reaching him, you'll wipe him out pretty easily.
Alright, we are officially done with Mechonis Field stuff. Means onward to Central Factory.
Second area of Mechonis is Central Factory, and the objective is to make a bomb to pass through this vent, so we just need to kill some specific Mechon for the parts.
Wait a minute. Am I being followed by the thing that I need to kill? Yes, I am. The 3D animated Resi movies. I have not seen, like, really anything from that. Ryan, you're gonna have to... Around the leaf. Around the leaf. No. This is how it's really gonna go. Ryan. Bro. Come on, man. I don't do with it. He's doing the whole Baywatch running thing, but, like, I need you to... Please. He's dying. He's dying, Ryan. Pick up your legs, boy. He's dead. He is dead. No amount of CPR will save him. Okay, he just gave up.
Never more than ever in the run was Ryan's lifeguard abilities called into question, but I also came to realize that Ryan was essentially the XX Halo Boy for Life XX of the team, where, yeah, he's got a lot of heart, but he's also at the bottom of the leaderboard with a KD of 2 to 17. Regardless, we got what we needed, and it was time to head for the final piece.
Oh, the part from it? I think I did. Otherwise, I don't think it would be sending me to this level 64! Wait, who's on the fight? Yeah, see, like, he's just shooting me from the rafters! Get down here! He's running away, you coward! Where are you going?
Now we just need to bomb this vent, and it's off to the final area, the Mechonis capital, Agniarapha. We get a massive story dump here that Bionis is actually in the wrong, but honestly the gameplay side is more or less the same. Flip some switches, kill some robots.
What else is trying to fight me? Are you kidding me? You're all the way down there!
And it's on to fight Jadeface and Eggo.
You're junk. It did not cut deep enough.
Unfortunately, his face Mechon is too strong and forces a tactical retreat, but we quickly go back to see Melia get her heart broken.
I'll live.
Look at him flexing. Oh, look at Melia, no!
Fight Guilty Spark free for free, and the rematch with Eggo. This fight has some pretty cool views if you turn around in first person mode.
What? Yeah, okay, no, he's cool. There it is.
Congratulations, you have beaten the final boss. Who the hell is this guy? Well, that's Anza. He's the soul of the Bionis who was resting in Shulk up until this very moment. Oh, and Shulk is dead. Kind of. Zanza's a pretty sick fight in first person since his design is really intricate and you can take in more details. After that, we make our frantic Metroid escape and prepare for the final stretch. We're gonna start the final stretch by fighting some Telefia, which is gonna be a warning of what's to come. Oh, and Shulk is also alive now.
Let's go, Junksaur!
NANI?!
Junk Sword OP!
Bionis Interior again! This time around, this section is a lot bigger and there's plenty of nasty details to take in while looking around.
They look like medicine tablets. It's kind of weird. Or like, what are those called? Like Pez? They look like flying Pez.
Since my stats and equipment have been hastily thrown together the entire run, we're gonna need to fix that because this next fight would be an absolute disaster otherwise. The Disciple Lorifia fight is commonly recognized as one of the most annoying fights in the entire series, and for a pretty damn good reason. Just like Telefia enemies from earlier, she's incredibly resistant to physical attacks. She summons Nebula-like enemies to pester you, and her Obliterate art is an AoE attack that incapacitates your teammates by toppling them. Dealing with groups is already difficult, but when the mobs lack a defined silhouette and are just balls of light, yeah, there's gonna be some confusion.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this fight's also a loss. Alright.
Although we've had Shulk on our party for this entire run, he's not really pulling his weight here, so typically you're gonna want to control Aether users like Melia or Ricky for this fight.
I meant to switch over to Lorifia, and then I was like, wait, why did I do that?
Okay. So, what we learned is that I'm just terrible with Ricky, so we needed to pull out another backup plan.
Here's the new game plan. I'm getting rid of Ricky. Put it on Ryan. That's what we doing. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. No. Let me out. Oh, no. Get away from the acid. Get away from there. No, I don't want to reward. No. I thought that was dumb band. I'm also just I'm misplaying out the wazoo right now. Come on. We're almost there. Pull through, squad. Oh, stop. Sacrifice shot. Okay, alright, get her. Mess her up. No. No, I'm stuck behind the wing again! Come on! She's almost there! We can do it, gang! I believe! We did it! Oh! Thank God! Oh, I hate that fight!
With the hardest boss in the game and Zanza's first disciple defeated, we head on to the final dungeon. Returning to Prison Island, Dixon awaits at the top, but in order to get to him, we're gonna need to fight some tough opponents, such as the entire Obart family.
Why are you standing on the table? This man has no manners. Yo, you're supposed to put the chair in under the table. I'm gonna kill this man just for bad manners too, and his friend. Oh, okay, alright, you know what? I apologize. You know what? I'm sorry, I intruded. This is on me. Obart? Who named you? Alright, time to kill Obart the second.
Shoryuken!
Did he just Shoryuken me? Alright, everybody, we're going to... Maybe I should have grabbed on. I didn't think that the fall was going to be that big. Master Obart. Okay, so we have Obart, Obelus Obart, Master Obart. What the heck did we Kaioken? I'm now fighting an uphill battle. Alright, he's mortal again.
Once the Obart clan has been extinguished, it's time to slay a dragon who very well might be the biggest enemy from the entire run, so be careful with positioning.
I can't even see their head. I have to look straight up in order to see their head. There we go.
All that remains is one last challenge.
I think I'll be able to beat the game before you get 600 more rupees. Don't you worry. No, I should be able to change my level between them. Andrew, no! What have you done?
Due to chat interference, I now had to beat Dixon using Ricky.
No! It's just 3 tanks! Lower the camera, the Ricky level. It makes me really feel like I'm playing as a potato.
With chat's calculated sabotage, beating this game felt like it would be an impossibility. But the silver lining was that free tanks was part of a broken strategy known as GOATS a few years ago in Overwatch. And being a first-person game, if I could just summon my inner furball player, I might just be able to save this game as Xenowatch.
He's been waiting to fight the legendary Hero Pawn. And who are we to disappoint? This isn't going horribly. Was I just destined to be a Ricky player? We just did the first phase. Alright, let's get it. How are we doing this? I never used Ricky. We're making this happen, y'all. We got this. We totally got this. We got him! Let's go! Ricky too strong!
With the power of GOATS, Dixon was felled, which left only the final boss between us and a completed first-person run.
Here we go, y'all! Final boss time! This is what we've all been building towards.
Zanza has 3 phases overall and is pretty tough, but he also isn't any more difficult than some of the other bosses in this run. As long as you properly time your Monado arts and kill the Zanza Guardians he conjures, victory is in sight.
Okay, but that's honestly perfect. Oh, wow, this is... Wait, he's still alive? Oh, look at this damage. Whoosh! Alright, we got good tension. It's just Ryan's struggling. Okay, cool. Like the junk sword is putting in work, but are you ready for what's about to happen to it? God slaying junk! God slaying junk! Let's go! Let's see it!
Can it be?
Oh, come on! No! That's... Boom! That's not what we wanted! Crap, I just used my Monado art! And now I'm going to die for it! Dumban, take this! Dumban, please! Thank you, Dumban. Holy shit. Ah! Better make it count. Okay. Blossom dance, baby! Ryan, where you going? Okay, see you later, boys.
Finally, after 14 hours, 3 headaches, a leaderboard placing KD, and a broken sword, we have beaten Halo Blade Chronicles. Follow all these steps to a T, and you too can put this on your resume. Thank you all for watching, and on that note, until next time.